The letter mentions the name Phaesus. I believe we've heard it uttered before, by Lady Elena, no less. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
This journey will be a long one. What say... we employ an up... cart and save our feet the blisters. We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
Could you come over here?
Aren't expected to fare so well.
victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Beg pardon if my hospitality, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No. Questions asked.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at... Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that...
A good sleep.
Beg pardon, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Do stop by again. Work done gracelessly.
Beg pardon if my hospital, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Beg pardon if my hospital, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Beg pardon, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Do stop by again.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I must be vigilant. The town's
I don't feel like...
How dare you?
Excuse me?
I'll not take that from you. I best make myself scarce.
What is it? There's something else? You ought at least rest for the evening. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready.
Oft we will hear a foe before we espy.
Ought we to meddle with this mechanism? Why, the decision is yours, Jason, naturally.
Your fate is ours to share. Whether ill or boon awaits, the experience shall be no less valuable to us.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
Us! They confront the pretender to your title, Master. Take the man and make him peace. Feast your eyes on this!
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
You must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Not enough.
risen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live. Claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is... Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? It would become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its same chaos, great and terrible. Survival is such a no simple matter. Shall not change with my death.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path, and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft the benevolent hands of gods. You find it strange. But this is your world. Alas, if yet that world of you stand now, of innumerable wills, as you alone have refused what you see before you. Behold. Will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as in the blink of an eye, I would advise you, perhaps in doing so, you should and know the wretchedness. How shall you fare, I wonder?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room go to waste.
Power your strikes!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Well done.
Magics are at your disposal!
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Athea speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the Seafloor Shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
I'll have no part in this.
I cannot bear it.
Welcome.
Always sets me to the school. Not to work, but to regret.
Precious little time.
Where to now?
my sword arm could use some work. Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as one might hypothesize. In any case, we ought to apprise. Ah, yes. After you vanished, 'twas perhaps a host of Luz the Oracle, as she tells it, is surely only a matter of time. Ah, yes. After you vanished, 'twas perhaps a host of Luz the Oracle, as she tells it, is surely only a matter of time. Before I found the pork recognizing your... I thought it Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I could not. I found the pork recognizing your I thought it Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pork... Indeed. In your absence, tell me, Arisen. So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World 4? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate now, if you can find a way to...
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long. But worry not. Now that I'm awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Now that I think of it, but it matters not. We seek to divide. If you've an interest, 'tis all the same. Either way. This world needs no Arisen.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Anyone gives me trouble, they taste steel. Can't leave my post up. Monsters range near and there they dare before. 'Tis quiet.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
a sensation. And filled me during my time with Lord Faces. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
That reminds me. Often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
As a matter of fact, forgive my asking, but you seem to bear quite a few scars. Has your road been a difficult one?
For the record of the many battles I have fought by my master's side, I would not change a one. Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
Truly defeated when their skulls smash beyond repair.
Arisen. I should have expected. Come to think of it,
Different masters favour different forms. One whom I serve preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Magic is miraculous! Load on!
We are to retreat then? Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Right you are.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post-haste.